Hello guys, my name is Sandeep and uh, let me explain a bit about myself. I'm a mechanical engineer from one of the oldest engineering college, that is Bengal Engineering College, located in West Bengal. And uh, after that I did my post graduation in Statistical Quality Control and Operations Research from Indian Statistical Institution way back almost 4 decades ago. At that time, I was implementing statistical tools to different industries, mostly government organizations like BHEL, BEL, NTPC, Mysore Kirloskars, and few private sectors wherein I applied mostly the process capability studies, reliability estimation, then there were design of experiments at that time also. Uh, Through all this, we gave significant benefits to the companies where we were called for given our for called to give our expertise. After this, I joined industries, mostly automobile and auto ancillaries, starting with Bajaj Auto, then LML, Vespa, and then IFB Industries, manufacturing washing machines and array of household appliances. And my last assignment was with Textron, for a group of companies which is based in USA. Uh, I was with Textron for a considerable period of time, looking after their different divisions like golf cart division, like Bell helicopter division, like fuel pump division, and Textron fastening systems, fastener division. I was in charge of the supplier development at that time, and uh, I used to develop the supplier right from the scratches and training them to the level of the our expectation of Textron, uh, helping them to complete the APQP and PPAP those time at that time. And apart from that, I was also looking after the customer issues, and there are many customers based in India, so for the Textron fasteners. So uh, uh, after this, I did my Six Sigma Green Belt from Textron in-house program that was designed for Six Sigma Green Belt. And recently, last year, I did my Lean Six Sigma Black Belt from IASSC USA. So this is about myself. Now I would like to tell about our company's work. You know that every business has its challenges, and the current situation is very dynamic and very fluid, and in more so in view of the COVID pandemic and its after effect. Business needs to adopt a flexible and knowledge based approach to meet the ever changing customer demands or requirements. We at Sampurno Strategies, we are fully equipped with the latest business improvement tools to meet those challenges. I look after the Lean Six Sigma part of the business improvement or business development tools. We have successfully applied part of the Lean Six Sigma, or rather part of the Lean techniques, like 5S and visual control in a leading organization around Delhi, and we were proceeding with lean implementation in the organization when the COVID situation got worsened and our progress got halted. We have got few more organizations lined up, and we hope that we'll be carrying out our good work with them. Now let me tell in brief about lean manufacturing. When we go to a company, we do their SWOT analysis. Through the SWOT analysis, we find out their short-term and long-term goal. Those goals are then converted into activities. The activities which are required to be carried out to fulfill those goals. And those activities are then translated into KPI. Those KPI are the key things which a company monitors, but many companies do not have a proper or systematic approach like the way I described. So this is how it is derived at, and the process in a Lean Six Sigma, the same process is called Hoshin Kanri, which is a square matrix wherein the roles and responsibilities are also defined. And after this building block, then we go for the lean implementation, which is a 5-stage strategy, starting with the capturing of the voice of customer, which we do either in the form of a properly framed questionnaire, or we go by interviewing the customers. From the voice of customer, we get to know about the key criteria or key parameters which the customer is interested to improve from us, or rather key parameter which the customer wants from us. Next step is to go for a detailed process map, which is called value stream mapping. Value stream mapping is the most important part, or rather it gives us the structure of the current performance with respect to the lean. The value stream map is done by taking a Gemba walk through the process, wherein we identify the value added activity and also the non-value added activities, along with the cycle time, setup time, inventories, in-process inventories, and some other informations which we can gather. All these informations are put in a piece of paper which is called the value stream mapping, value stream process map. This value stream process map is our current condition of the process which we are operating at, and which we want to improve upon. Then we identify the non-value added activities, which we have already marked it while taking the Gemba walk. Then these non-value added activities are then removed, and Next step is to find out the takt time from the customer demand. The takt time becomes our guiding principle, and we have to go process step by step and ensure that all the process cycle time are within the takt time. If any process cycle time increases the takt time, we have to find out the obstacles in the process. Those obstacles we remove by using the different lean tools. These lean tools could be based upon the type of obstacles. Suppose if it is a setup related issue, then we apply the single minute exchange of dies, that is SMED principle. That is one of the lean tools. If it is a productivity related issue, we apply productivity OEE, overall equipment effectiveness. We do the detailed breakdown of the OEE and see where the problem lies, why the OEE is less, and how we improve them. If it is related to the maintenance, then we go for a autonomous maintenance or ZDOKA, where the operator himself does most of the maintenance to prevent early failure. If the problem is related with the quality, then we go for a error proofing or POKA-OK, this is also called. So there are various tools, and we have to use it judiciously, as and when it demands. Once we achieve the takt time or rather cycle time within the takt time for all the process, we can say we are in a state wherein we can introduce the pull mechanism. What is pull mechanism? It is the rate at which the customer pulls a product from the inventory, and we go on producing at the same rate right from the last stage to the first stage. So it is the process from back to front, which is opposite to the push mechanism, which most of the companies, those who have not introduced the lean manufacturing, they use. That is, by manufacturing in a batch, we push the product from one end, from the starting to the beginning. In the process, we end up with lot of inventory, in process inventory, increasing the inventory carrying cost, increasing the inefficiencies in the process, increasing the defect, and so on. So like that, we ensure a smooth one piece flow. Now I am coming to the Six Sigma. Lean is about elimination of waste and non-value added activities, whereas Six Sigma is about reducing the variation in a key process. Key process means the process which contains the key critical to quality characteristics from the customer perspective. So how we do? Again, there are 5 stages which we call name as DMAC. First stage is the D for define, wherein we define the project, we define its scope, we define the benefits that we are expecting from the project, and we define the roles and responsibilities and timelines for completion. Then we come to the measurement phase, measure phase. In that phase, we uh, measure the current performance of the process. Rather, we measure the current sigma, process variation or process sigma, from the process capability analysis for a continuous process. But before that, we have to ensure that the measurement system is capable and the process is stable, process is capable, and process is normally distributed for any engineering industry related, rather production related process. Once we have arrived at the current sigma level or current defect per million opportunity, which is also called DPMO level, then we know where we stand, and we know we have to go to the Six Sigma level. So how much gap we have to bridge, that also we will be able to know at this stage. Next is next stage is the analysis phase, where we analyze the root cause. That means analyze the critical excess or key process input variable which is contributing, having the maximum effect on the key process output variable or response, or Y. Or rather, we at this stage we establish the relationship between Y equal to Fx. Once we are able to establish the relationship Y equal to Fx, then we go for the improvement phase, wherein we find out the best possible combination of x's which gives the best output or best Y value. How it is done? This is done by applying certain advanced statistical techniques like design of experiments, like response surface variable methodology, like your test of hypothesis, and so on. Once we are able to establish the perfect combination of the level parameters of x giving the optimum output y, we have achieved what we wanted, and at this stage we again measure the sigma by redoing the process capability study, and we check whether we are able to reach Six Sigma or near to Six Sigma. Then we say that we have achieved our we have succeeded in closing the project. But before closing the project, there is another stage, which is the control stage. We have to ensure that we are able to sustain the improvement over a considerable period of time, which could be for 1 month or 3 months period of time, by maintaining the control chart for the critical parameters. Once we check that the control chart is we are able to sustain the over a fairly long period of time, we can close the project and measure the benefit in real terms before closing the project. This is what is Six Sigma in actual way. Now I will hereby I will request the companies, specifically the small and medium scale organizations, and also the large scale industries, those who are willing to improve their quality and productivity level to the national and international standards, so that they can fulfill their customer demand, they can reduce their customer complaint, they can improve their productivity to sustain them in this difficult period. I will request all the request the companies to take our expertise. We are there to help you uh, with uh, whatever knowledge we have, and we will do our best. Thank you.